Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being with me in today's episode. And sorry, this is a little bit delayed because last week we had a little glitch, but we are back on track. Yeah! Yeah! Ayan, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga sweet messages na pinapadala nyo. I've been reading your messages, guys, so thank you. I appreciate you. And to everyone who subscribed, maraming salamat. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please join our family. We are here to spread love and positivity to everyone. Okay, I am so excited sa ating episode today because we are going to talk about our love story. And kaya ako nagkulot ngayon eh. Maraming nagre-request na marinig how Martin and I started, kung paano nagsimula ang aming love story. So I want to share with you our little and quick love story, but I cannot share with you guys this story without calling the one and only, ayan, the one and only, our special guest for today, Mr. Martin Spees, my husband!
Okay! Maligayang puso, everyone!
Wow! Maligayang puso. Do you know what it means?
New heart?
Like a happy heart,
Happy heart.
everyone!
Still learning.
Still learning, but you're getting there. So yes, we are so excited to share with you. We've been waiting for this moment actually, you know. We just want to inspire people with our love story, especially to all the single, women and men out there who are, still seeking love.
Yeah.
They're, the one, so yeah, so where shall we start? Shall we start from the beginning?
Go ahead.
Okay, let's start from January 2017. Ayan, I was on the plane going to New York, and it's such a long flight, and so I took out my journal and I started writing down my my prayers, my dreams, new dreams, because I'm entering like a new season in my life. So I was like, I need to ask God for His guidance. So I started writing. So I was praying for my Broadway stint. I was really nervous and excited at that time for that new season. And then all of a sudden, there was a part in me that wanted to pray for my future husband. So I was like, Lord, okay, I'm gonna start praying for the husband, which I never did in my in the past. I will only pray for the person who I'm currently dating, So that was the first time, actually. That was the first time that I started praying for a husband, and I was like, Lord, please give me a husband. And in that journal, I'm gonna find it and share it with you guys. And yeah, you'll see it later on. And I said, Lord, this is the person I want to be with. I wrote down the characteristics, the physical appearance. It was very detailed and specific. Talagang sabi ko, tall, tapos godly, very spiritual. Tapos yung physical, sabi ko, a man with a good heart, tapos may stubbles, ganyan, diba? Sakto talaga. Basta it was so specific, no? Na talaga parang it seems impossible, but I was like, anything is possible with God, so why not pray for what you want? So yeah, that was my story in January.
Yeah, and so for me, same time of the year, it was January 2017, and my men's group, Bible group, were getting together to pray for our faith goals for the year. Basically, what we're believing God for that year. And I shared with them that this year's the year that I want to meet someone.
Wow.
So it is not usually something that I share with other men. I think we're pretty closed off usually, but I think it was a big moment for us to pray for each other. So I shared that with them, and we prayed that night for me to meet my future wife.
Wow. And then that was January. And then when I got to to New York, a friend of mine from the Philippines connected me to this woman in New York. Sabi niya, this woman will take care of you in New York. Parang second mom mo. So, her name is Tita Ritz, which is now our Ninang. Ninang Ritz. So, I met her in New York. She really took care of me when I was out there. Tapos, so yeah, we were talking. We were just catching up and talking about life. And she mentioned about this church called Every Nation or Victory Church. We have that in the Philippines. And then I said, I really want to visit the church. You know, I want to build a community and meet friends. And so yeah, we were planning to go to church together. And then she mentioned about this guy. She was like, oh, Nicole, we have to go. I need to introduce you. This guy, he's pogi, he's guapo, he's really godly. And I was like, I stopped her right there and I was like, Tita, nako, I'm not interested in meeting anyone because I'm only here in New York for 8 months. So yeah, there's no point for me in meeting anyone, right? And I said, I'm gonna focus, diba, with my spiritual journey, with the Broadway show. So yeah, I'm not interested in dating anyone. Yun talaga yung aking paninindigan, diba? And that was my stand at that point. So yeah, and then Sunday came. I went to church by myself because she wasn't available. And then, nung naglalakad ako, parang yung church na, it was like in a school auditorium. So I was walking down the aisle, ganun. Nakita ko, naramdaman ko lang may nakatayo. Someone was standing like right in the corner. Napatingin ako. Anito guys, yung nagpalpitate. There was a palpitation. Pag ko, nag-double look ako. Pero yung pag-double look ko, guys, na slow-mo talaga. Yung talaga, this is the guy I'm gonna marry. Ganon!
Wow,
Ganyan! Talagang yun yung sinabi ko sa sarili ko. But then, I was like, come on, Shin. Focus. Diba? You're here in church, like you're gonna focus. You're not supposed to look at anyone, diba? So yun talaga. I was like trying to discipline myself to just focus, diba? Andito ka for God. So I think that was my first the first time I saw you. And then then the week after I brought Tita Ritz with me.
Yes.
But the first time I saw you, you didn't see me, diba?
I didn't.
Pero feeling ko nakita niya ako, I thought you looked my way, so I was like, oh, he saw me. Hindi pala.
No,
He didn't.
Hindi.
Nagpi-feeling lang, I was just assuming. So, the week after, I brought na Tita Ritz, Tita Ritz went with me, and then after the service, she was like, Shin, the guy I was talking about, he's here. So, yun. Sabi ko, Tita, ayokong makilala. Tapos sinila, so Shin, this is Martin. Martin, this is Shin. I was so nervous. Syempre, poker face. I was like, hi, nice to meet you. So that was my, the first time, that's how I felt the first time I saw you. I was really like so nervous. And then I told her, Tita, that was the guy I saw last week. And I told myself, that's the guy I'm gonna marry. Ganon. Okay, ikaw naman. Sorry, I'm so done.
Yeah, and then that second Sunday that you were there, that's when I was coming down the stairs into the auditorium and I saw Ritz, and who I hadn't seen for a while, and you were standing behind her and she introduced us, and I was wondering, wow, who is this new member of the church coming? So then after that I started asking around and Googling a little bit and
Stalker mo!
No, I think I might have checked Wikipedia.
Ano ba yan?
But at that point, so I was very interested in trying to figure out who you are and really kind of figuring out how I can get to know you more from there. So.
Wow. And then, the week after that, I think we have a common friend. Her name is Erlene. I asked her lang, sabi ko, I said, who's that guy? I mean, I met him na, parang I just want to know more about him. So I said, who's that guy? Sis, who's that guy? And then she said, oh, that's Martin. Nako, he's a friend. He's really nice. That's all she said. Tapos hindi na ako nagtanong. I didn't ask her anything else. And then that same day, that night, she texted me and she said, sis, what do you think about me planning like a hangout night with Martin daw? Ganon. So ako naman parang kinabahan ako na I was excited and nervous at the same time. Na oh my gosh, parang am I ready to meet someone at this point of my life? Like, I'm here to work. Anyway, and she said, let's just hang out with some other church friends. And I just said, okay. And yeah. And ikaw naman, she texted you, diba?
Yeah, so I had seen you, I think it was the Sunday after that. I saw you outside the church offices.
Oh, you did?
And I had had lunch with a friend before that. And then I was getting on the train to go home and she texted me and said, oh, someone asked about you.
Booking!
So I was wondering who that is.
Oh.
And I just told her, I just asked.
But she didn't say like...
She didn't say who it
was
is.
asking,
I
okay.
just said, is it a Filipina? So I could get a hint. Maybe there's a clue. So from there, she set up that hangout for all of us.
Yeah. And when was this? This was around
Around
February.
Early February. And so I invited my friends, I invited my family, my brother-in-law and my sister to come to the hangout so we can get a few people there so it's not awkward.
There were like loads of girls as well, diba?
Yeah, and when the day came, there was actually a massive blizzard in New York City. And everyone was kind of thinking, are we going to cancel it? Because usually, blizzards in New York
it's crazy.
It's messy and icy. But I was pushing everyone to go ahead with it because I was hoping that this person who would show up there is Shin.
Wow!
So I didn't want them to cancel it.
Yes, I was so happy that night happened because it was just really special. And yeah, we want to share with you this photo. This is actually the first photo we have together. So that was something special. And I guess Martin that night, he were asking me questions, like questions that I wanted a man to ask me. Talagang napapawawa ko. Every time he asked me something, napapapause ako and I was like, tagos sa puso yung mga tanong niya. Talaga sabi ko, ito na yun. He's the one talaga. But yeah, it was just really, it was memorable for me. So yeah. So that was...
Yeah, I felt... obviously, so Shin walked in and I was happy it was her because I didn't know it was her who was showing up, right? So, I was just very excited and to get to know you a little bit and hear your story. I like that you didn't drink.
Yes.
She was only drinking hot water and lemon or something like
Diba?
that.
Because it was so cold. It's winter. Diba? I'm not used to that weather.
So
So
that was a nice night, and I think that next day.
Oh yeah, that night my friend Erlene, she dropped me home, and then he didn't text me that night, which is good, diba?
You can't be desperate. I mean,
guys, that's a lesson to learn. Tip, diba? You texted me the next day na parang it was so nice to hang out with you. Like
would you like to get some coffee? I think I said, would you like to get some warm water and lemon sometime?
Yeah! Tapos that was Feb 10 na, the day after.
Yes.
And malapit na, I was like, oh, it's almost Valentine's Day. May kadate ako. And then we went out the day before Valentine's Day. It was a little bit awkward because, of course, all the restaurants have like hearts everywhere with balloons, puro red. It was so funny. But yeah, that was our first date. We went to...
And then I think on Valentine's Day, I quickly dropped off chocolates at your flat building.
Yeah, you dropped
before you got home. I just dropped it off at the door and left.
Yeah.
So I had to do something.
When I got home, I was like, oh, may pa-chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really sweet. And I think we really took our time to get to know each other and really build that deep foundation, which is the friendship. And I think that's really important, when you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, build that friendship first, diba?
Yeah,
Really
certainly.
get to know each other by talking and exploring this. Like, we really explored New York at that time. I was only there for 8 months, pero we traveled no with friends, so it was pretty special.
Yeah, we had a lot of good community in church who we were hanging out with. We had a pastor.
We're guiding
wife,
us
who
and
were-
mentoring us now.
Yeah, we were kind of praying for us and also spending time with us, which was good. It put us on a good track
Yeah.
at the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
So,
We really took it slow, and then so February, March, and then April na. Yeah, that was the time you asked me if you can pursue me. Is that right? What was your question before?
yeah, something like that.
Pursue you? No, because you were pursuing me, ne, no?
Maybe
asked
to make
me.
it official.
To make it official, yeah.
Yes.
So, at that time, ito yung photo na when we were official na. This is our photo when we got together. Our friend took it for us. Yeah, my friend was staying with us at that time, with me at that time. And yeah, Louis witnessed everything, all the mushy, all the love story. So yeah, that night was so special. When you asked me, I was scared. I don't know if that's the right term for how I felt at that moment, but yeah, it was like mixed emotions because I said, I was thinking too much about the future. I said, I'm gonna go back to London in a few months, or maybe in the Philippines. Like, what's gonna happen to us? Diba? I was just like, I wanted to make sure at that point that if we are gonna be together, like, this is it. Like, we are gonna get married. We're gonna, build a family together. And then ako, like, I don't wanna, play around or like waste our time together. Like, no, scrap that. So I wanted to make sure that he is serious about this as well. So I said like my conditions, like this and this and this. What else? And then basically you were like, yeah, I respect what you want. I respect your decision. Like, if this is what God wants for us, like, he will make a way.
He'll make it work. Yeah.
He'll make it work. So there's nothing for us to worry at this point. So so yeah, that was April. Then we were officially together. I think we watched Hamilton
We did.
that day with Louis, di ba? We watched Hamilton. Tapos you asked me na that night.
You're
Oh,
right.
diba?
You're right.
Yeah, that was April 23rd when we were
Third, then we just spent the next few months enjoying New York, hanging out.
Yeah.
And you were about to leave in about August.
August,
So we were,
yeah. It was really sad, no? Pero around July naman, we took this course, which is called, we have this book, it's called Preparing for Marriage. Yeah, to all the couples out there, this is such a great course to take.
Yeah.
So we had one book each, and then where did we get this book from? From
The
our
church recommended it, so
Yeah.
we went through it with our
pastor.
and that was good to kind of just share a little bit deeper stuff and get to know each other on a more deeper level as well. Because obviously in the beginning, you're having fun, but this helps you kind of to really figure out
Is this really
how
Yes.
would things look in the
Yeah.
future, and but it's also a good thing because it means you're serious. So I think
Yeah.
we were both game for it, and it was a good thing to do.
Yeah.
I think we learned a lot about each other. So
Yeah, and then August came. I had to leave New York a little bit earlier. I was supposed to leave like towards the end of August, but then I think I requested for it to be like first week of August because I wanted a break before I go back to London to do Hamilton. I want to spend time with my family. So yeah, my trip got like shorter. So it was sad for us, no? Because we're like, oh, when are we gonna see each other again? How, diba?
yeah,
We're gonna do like a long distance relationship. So to everyone who's going through like LDR out there, it's tough, diba? It's gonna. So I think I was sad at that point. I was like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna see him next? Then you went.
but then I planned to come to Philippines for your birthday
Yes.
and to meet the family. So
Yes, first time.
we were gonna see each other in a few weeks, so that was good.
Yeah, it was really special. And then my family, they love it. They love him. Yeah, we always FaceTime with him though when we were in New York. So yeah, boto naman sila lahat. Everyone's like rooting for Martin. So yeah, when they met Martin, they got to know him, and then yeah, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna talk about the engagement because I think how many minutes is this now? Like 20 minutes? I don't know. But you will talk about this is only the part 1 of our love story. Next time we're gonna talk about the engagement, like why we decided to
build up to the engagement.
Yeah, yes. To take the next step, and yeah, I guess like that season we learned so much. Like really get to know. If you guys are dating someone right now, get to know each other. Like really build that foundation, that friendship, no?
Yeah.
As much as possible, no physical contact, diba? Like really just be friends. Just, like try not to, hold hands. I don't know. It's just have that, how do you call that?
Set the boundaries.
Set the boundaries.
And try to stick to it. And, like you said, the friendship is the foundation.
Yeah.
Which we're still working on our friendship.
Yes, every day.
Building it every day, but
we discover new things about each other every day.
That's what's gonna last, and so yeah.
Yeah, so really build that foundation and surround yourself with people who will help you grow. Find mentors, especially like couples, like good couples who can like walk with your journey. What else did we learn? So I think that's it. So
share more next time.
Yes, this is the part 1 of our love story. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. I hope you learned something, and if you have any inputs, please comment down below. And next week, what are we gonna share? Let's share our little trip to the countryside, since you guys know that we love to chill and we love the countryside.
Travels.
We want to share with you next week our little getaway during the quarantine season. We couldn't really go anywhere else, but to go somewhere else that's not crowded or sa nature, diba? So we want to share with you guys that. Thank you so much for joining us, and any parting message.
That's it. Thank you so much, guys. God bless, and talk soon.
Yes, God bless you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye!